I will be honest in saying that this is probably the most uncomfortable I have ever been making a video. But at the same time, I really can't help myself. I just feel like I need to express something, anything, especially as someone who has been a member of the Super Smash Bros. Community for well over a decade. Also, please ignore the scuff setup. I just want to talk right now. So, to those that are not active in the Super Smash Bros. Community, we have recently had a very unfortunate loss. Super Smash Bros. Melee player hacks money on March 25th, 2025, has passed away due to medical complications from a suicide attempt. Now, while I personally have not been a friend or knew Hacks, I've known of him for longer than half of my life. He has been an incredible influence to me and many others in the community. And I'll just rip the bandage off. It is fucked up, the things that I'm witnessing happen to the community, and only a few well-known voices really saying it how it is. Now, I am no big figure or any figure in the Smash community whatsoever. And a big thing I'm often hearing is that a lot of the commentary regarding how this could have been prevented is being debated by people saying that this is opinions from outside voices. I am not an outside voice. And honestly, I don't think that matters, but here are some stuff, I guess, showing that I've been around. If my YouTube channels are not apparent enough, I am not really on social media that often. So how I found out was actually through a friend on Discord. They messaged me informing me of Hax's passing, and I just could not believe it. I literally saw this guy on stream when what felt like weeks ago, maybe it was a month. Even now, I can't fathom it. And right now, this video is essentially just kind of air that out. Personally, mourn over what is a huge community loss. And on top of that, talk about the current state of the Smash community. Because the way that Hax's ban and now his death are being treated is a fucking joke. This man has not only been a top player for over a decade, but has also created different technology in order to try and better the ergonomics and long-term play of the community. He has been there for both the highs and the lows. And while, yes, one can argue that the language he used in trying to better the community with a ban of a certain player, more on that later, he essentially gets the reverse Uno card and gets banned in his own right, permanently. That can be argued for hours. But the thing that I do not get is why was that ban so prolonged? Yes, people can have opinions, and yes, things can go a little bit awry. There are better ways to word certain things, but at the same time, Hax has not only apologized for it, but also prostrated in front of the community at large. And instead of welcoming him back, because it is a fucking game at the end of the day, several TOs, whether it be for some holier-than-thou mentality thing or a fucking power trip, I don't know, have decided to keep him banned until the literal end of his days. I guess with the exception of Smash at Xanadu, the last one, but I digress. This easily could have been prevented, but it wasn't. And what did it cost us? A person's life. And that does not sit right with me whatsoever. Some people, such as Mewtwo King, have spoken at length about the way that people have treated Hacks, and by extension, how a lot of this has been influenced by Leffen. Man, I really don't. So there really isn't any way to say this. Leffen should be banned. I agree with Mewtwo King and several others on that front. He should be. Whether it be due to his antics in the FGC, whether it be due to stuff with evidence.zip, whether it be due to the things after that in the Melee community, in the Smash community at large, he has been nothing but a toxic nightmare to this community. How he hasn't been banned after the Hungry Box situations, I have, well, actually, it's because he's popular. I'm not going to say I have no idea. Just the amount of damage that this one person has done is ridiculous. I'd say the fact that people had tried to argue that by Hacks being unbanned, it is a genuine threat to Levin's life is not only ridiculous, but it, in a sense, is a bit ironic now, isn't it? And because of that, and because of my love for Super Smash Brothers, actually, I just would rather not have my love for this game be tainted by the sheer and utter toxicity of the Smash community. I don't think I will be associating with them indefinitely or ever even. I really don't know. I'd say at the very least, I would like for repercussions to be made for specifically Leffen and the New York scene of Super Smash Bros. Melee, alongside the long list of the people that ban Hacks that they are desperately trying to hide. And yeah, I don't think I really have anything else constructive to say, so I think I'll end it here. But if there is really anything else to end off with, I just want to say rest in peace again to Hacks. I still can't believe this is fucking happening. And to anyone that does share similar feelings to me or any type of disdain or like whatever, don't let this ruin your love for fighting games. Don't let this ruin your love for Melee and Smash at large. And don't let this ruin your love for the FGC if you are also a part of the FGC community. I'm sure we could all learn a valuable lesson about this. Thank you.